Hello Cancers, thank you for joining me for your general read for the month of August 2024. As always, please use your discernment and don't try and force the reading to fit with your situation, okay? You're going to feel it deep down if it resonates for you or not. So we are going to be taking a look into your finances and career, and then we're going to look at your interpersonal relationships as well, okay? So this is going to be a brief general overview of what you can expect for the month of August. But again, if anything doesn't feel right for you, then just don't take it on board, okay? Right, so you've got number 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you're able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. Okay, so you're probably going to be speaking a lot of truth to people this month. You might have a lot of individuals coming up to you and asking you for your advice on stuff, okay? Even if you're dealing with your own problems and your own issues, it's still not going to stop you from helping out others. That's just the kind, generous nature of most Cancerians. And I say most because obviously not all are that way inclined, but you can say that about any of the signs, really. So I am speaking to a group of high vibe Cancerians here who will actually do anything for other people. Again, just be careful of that. Make sure it's not playing into like people pleasing or anything, okay? Use your words, use your words of wisdom. And you've got 222 at the bottom. I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. Okay, so you're manifesting something here, then, Cancers. Okay, seeds of your thoughts are growing. So, yeah, what are your thoughts at this point in time? What are your thoughts towards the thing that you're trying to manifest into your physical reality? How do you feel about them things? Is it positive or is it negative? Because those particular seeds are growing, okay? So yeah, keep your actions, your thoughts, all of that stuff balanced. Okay, so let's take a look at your finances and career, and we'll see what kind of energies you're going to be playing with in that area. Finances and career for Cancers, please. What does Cancerian Collective need to know, please? Okay. Ooh, star power and adventure. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You're a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. So you're attracting fame and fortune at this time, Cancers. So again, use that influence that you have very, very wisely. It can be easy for some to fall into this trap of... how do I say this? Into this trap of overpowering others, where when they discover that they've got influence over other people, and I'm not like pointing fingers or anything like that. It's just people in general, when they get a lot of power and a lot of influence, it basically changes who they are as a person. So Spirit's saying here, look, keep things in balance, okay? Remain humble, remain wise, remain balanced. Balance was your other card as well. Make sure that it doesn't change up who you are as an individual, okay? Make sure it doesn't corrupt you, type thing. It's that. And then adventure, you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Okay, so climbing steadily towards your financial goals. It shows that you're making improvements for certain, okay? Now, I suspect that I'm speaking to a collective of Cancerians who are very artistic, and they have been waiting for a while to get noticed, to get spotted in the crowd. It tells me that this month is going to be a very lucky month for you to have your work being noticed, okay, for you to get that you know, like a lot of people seeing your work, a lot of people seeing you. There is a word for it. It's not coming to me right now, Cancers. I can only apologize. Exposure. There we go. You're getting that exposure. Exposure to your work, and definitely making progress, and with that comes some kind of financial reward. So very, very likely that our Cancerian collective is going to be making a lot of money through doing something creative here, okay, through doing something adventurous as well, or adventurous for you. So think, what is it that would really take you out of your own comfort zone, Cancers? And that's the thing that Spirit's wanting for you to tap more into, okay? Are some of you afraid to put your best works out there out of fear of some kind of criticism? If so, put that fear of criticism to the side and put that bit of work that you have out into the public. Star power is definitely being out in the spotlight, being out in the public, you know, star qualities. And then you've got short term. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So yeah, your struggles are short term, your struggles are temporary. There is definitely going to be a reason here for you to celebrate during the month of August for you guys. Look at this, the golden dice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, exactly. So some of you have been sitting on an idea for a while and you've not put it out into the public eye yet. Listen, send it off, send it out there, okay? Roll the dice. It's time for you to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Yeah, take that risk. Put your ideas out there, okay? I am definitely speaking to a very skilled, very creative group of Cancerians. Some of you could well be Cancerian Leo cuspers, or you've got strong Leo placements somewhere dominant in your own birth chart, okay? But I am getting this showmanship type energy, that Leo type energy playing really, really strong for you guys this month. Right, so let's start clarifying this. What's going on for our Cancerian collective, please? What's going on for our Cancerian collective? Can you clarify this star power for our Cancerians? Thank you. Yeah, King of Wands, the go-getter. That's literally, I mean, it's really strange because I literally just mentioned the Leo energy, okay? And the King of Wands is a Leo card. So yeah, definitely that there are influences there for you guys. Using the dynamic energy of a leader in order to be successful, Cancers. Here's the thing, see this month, no matter what you're trying to achieve this month, and remember this section is your finances and career, so your career especially, if you're currently not feeling confident in your own abilities, then fake it till you make it, okay? Using the dynamic qualities that you have as a leader to help give yourself that confidence in order to put yourself out there. The King of Wands basically goes after what they want, okay? The King of Wands isn't going to sit there and panic over the shitty opinions of other people, okay? They're just going to smirk in their face and carry on and do their own thing anyway. That's the King of Wands in this context, okay? This is someone who is a visionary. This is someone who is focused on expansion, okay? Very, very courageous individual. So if you're not feeling courageous, at this point in time. Again, fake it till you make it, okay? This combination, Spirit's telling you guys, look, Cancers, for you, for your career, the stars are lining up for you. Okay, the stars are lining up for you, so definitely do take advantage of that very powerful influence that's going on here for you guys. Okay, right? Can you clarify the adventure energy for Cancerians, finances and career? Thank you. Okay, the Four of Coins kind of off center here. Okay, you can see that from my perspective there. It's basically off center. Now, the Four of Coins is an energy of conservatism. Okay, let's keep politics out of it. It's nothing to do with politics. All right, just before I get any weird comments, it's not about politics. This is all about conserving what you have, conserving your energy. In this context, because it's to clarify adventure, this tells me that you're actively holding yourself back. Your soul is screaming out for an adventure. It's screaming out to try something new, to try something different, and your physical body or your brain is not complying with what it is that your soul is wanting. Okay, so that's why you've got this contradiction that's going on in this energy. Okay, it's like your inner soul, your intuition, your higher self is like, yeah, let's go for it, let's do this thing. And then your physical body and your brain is like, fuck no, I'm not ready for that. Well, guess what, Cancers, get ready for it, okay? Because honestly, this month, if you don't do whatever this intuitive idea is that you have, if you don't do it this month, the chances are quite high that you're never going to get round to doing it. There's always going to be another excuse not to do it next month, and then another excuse not to do it the month after, and then before you know it, another year has passed and you've still not done it. And then before you know it, 2 years has passed and you've still not done it. And then guess what? Somebody else is going to come along and do the thing that you wanted to do. And you'll be like, fuck, I was going to do that, but I never got round to it. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, no longer should you hold yourself back, okay? Spirit is urging you here to take the risk, to roll the dice, to put your idea or your creation, whatever this is, out there, okay? And see how the response is in return, okay? What is it they say? You never know until you try, all right? And if you don't try, you will end up regretting it. Right, what's this short-term energy for Cancers? Thank you. Okay, the Ten of Cups, again, I will show you the overhead perspective, which is the way that I'm kind of seeing it. Yeah, Ten of Cups basically in the reverse position. Okay, it's off-center reversed. So, short-term situation, something to do with maybe ructions within the home, again, because it's connected to your finances and career. Maybe here someone within the home, within the family unit is arguing about the money or lack thereof, and Spirit's telling you that your financial woes are going to be resolved. Okay, so that's a message for those who are currently arguing with their nearest and dearest about the not having enough to pay the bills is so fucking terrifying. It is so anxiety inducing. It is unreal. And obviously if you're one of the very few lucky ones that cannot resonate with that at all, more power to you, and count your blessings that you don't resonate with that, okay? Because most people will resonate with that stress and that illness that comes with, you know, not having enough to pay the bills. Like, anyway, what's this roll the dice for our Cancerian collective, please? Thank you. Yeah, the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah. What's the real reason why you're holding back, Cancers? Okay, because look, Spirit's telling you, like, you've got the star qualities required. You've got the idea or the product or whatever this is, or just you. You know, you have the skills and the talents required to be incredibly successful in your career. So it's like, what is really holding you back? Like, really, really, really. And only you can answer that one for yourself, because bear in mind, again, we've got another contradiction here with roll the dice, and then we've got the card, the Two of Swords. It's like, nah, 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 you know. I can't make that sort of decision. That's too much for me to take on. And then the card of rejection, boredom, and discontent. You know, you can't get the ball rolling really on anything that's going to be of any use to you when you're coming from that kind of energy. Okay, so Spirit's actually saying here, Cancers, and again, this is why it's a contradiction, because what they're actually saying is stop stalling, stop being indecisive, stop thinking about it, and get it done. Okay, so that's your message there for your finances and career. And you actually do stand a very strong chance of faring well financially and in terms of self-growth as well, when you have taken that risk and you've put yourself out there. Okay. Oh, you've put your product out there, whatever it is. There you go. There's that anxiety-inducing energy with the Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card, as your current overall energy. I knew it was there. I knew it was there. I felt that right from the get-go. That's why I'm always saying to people, look, there's so much more to reading tarot than just memorizing the meaning of any one card at any one given time. You've got to read it as a combination of lots of different things, and you've really got to sit there and feel out the energy that accompanies what's going on. Okay. So let's pull you a healing and guidance message for your finances and career. Have some guidance for our Cancerian collectives, finances and career, please. Thank you. The Squirrel Spirit. Wow. I've just read the second line. That's crazy. Believe in yourself. I cannot make it up. I cannot, right? During the editing process, the only thing that gets edited out is coughs, sneezes, sniffles, and occasionally when I take a drink of my tea, because I don't want to be slurping down the microphone. That's it. You saw the subtle wee jump that card gave, and I listened to it, and that's the card that came out. Believe in yourself. After everything we've just said in your tarot. Right, you've got number 57. Let's take a look. Okay. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by everything you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of Spirit and all of your hard work. The Squirrel Spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing there is always enough. Yeah, the universe is such an abundant place. And you know what? I never fully appreciated that turn of phrase until I started getting really into this gardening malarkey. Okay? You know, when you start growing your own food, and then you get that phrase that plays out in your head every time you harvest something. Like, you can really see it. The universe is an abundant place. There is plenty for everyone. There is more than enough and always enough for everybody. It all just depends on your perspective. And you do have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Yeah. So you want to experience a reality where you're incredibly successful, where you're some kind of star of some type. You have everything that it takes for you to make that happen, Cancers. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for Spirit believes in you and wants you to know you have enough and you are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough or not being enough make you squiddly? Have you forgotten all of your strengths, wisdom, and resources? You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all of your potential and all that Spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times. It is time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good. Even in your challenging times, life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them. So relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know you're poised and ready for whatever is coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. Yeah. That's a really unbelievably powerful message for you to get, given the context of your tarot read. And I don't even have to delve into further detail with that one, because the card literally explains itself so well, so beautifully, that if I tried to elaborate further on that, I think I'd just end up ruining the moment, to be honest with you. So I'm going to shush and move on to the next part of your reading. And this next part of your read is going to be about your interpersonal relationships, okay? So I'm going to start this one off by using the Tea Leaf Tarot. It is the entire deck, as you can see, and we're just going to pull you some messages, and again we will clarify everything with the tarot as needed. Okay, right, so careful with the orientation of these cards. Okay, so you've got the bat off center. It says take care, enemies are working against you. That one's off balance. We're going to get into this, don't worry, okay? Women, dealings or relationship with a woman. Again, that's off-center, but it's off-center in the opposite direction, okay? You've got the bat going that way, you've got the women going that way. And then the wall, misunderstanding. So that orientation would be straight up and down. Ever so slightly, isn't it? Just ever so slightly. So there's potential here, Cancers, for a minor misunderstanding to be blown out of proportion. And I feel that this is an individual who is determined on misunderstanding you because of this bat energy right there. Doesn't really take a genius to figure that one out, does it? And the thing is as well, you know exactly who this individual is. Now, here's the thing with these cards, okay? When it says man or women, yes, it can literally be the man or a woman, right? But it can also be someone who's got a lot of feminine energies to them or a lot of feminine qualities to them, okay? This one here, because it's off-center, this is someone's jealousy and envy. This is gossip. That's why it's off-center, because it's someone who operates more from their feminine energies, but more from their dark feminine energies, more from their twisted. Like, you know how we've all got these negative qualities to ourselves, right? This one is allowing those negative qualities to basically control them. So they're coming from a distorted feminine energy, which would then be gossip, spite, envy. It's passive aggressive. Do you know what I mean? So that's this energy here. Now, that could just be their entire personality, or that's just who they're being right now, okay? I mean, they are determined on blowing up the tiniest of misunderstandings into being this huge problem, completely avoidable as well. But because this is coming out with this bat, it's like, yeah, this person, there is no speaking to them, there is no talking to them. They made up their mind a long time ago about you for whatever reason, and they're, do you know, it's like, what can you do? What can you do, right? Okay, so let's start clarifying this for you guys, and we'll find out more. So again, remember, this is about interpersonal relationships, which could be romantic love, it could be familial, it could just be within a social setting, you know, it could be work colleagues. Interpersonal relationships is just any kind of relationship or connection that you have with another individual, not necessarily of a sexual nature, although it could be, okay? What's this bat? Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Whew. The person that's working against you, they seem to think that they're hiding. They're hiding in the shadows like that bat. But they're not actually hidden. And again, that's why that one came out off center, because they're not hidden. You know, that they're not really making any attempt at hiding their disgust towards you. The 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Interesting. It's probably somebody that you're related to, Cancers. Because your 10 of Cups normally, and your 10 of Coins as well, to a large extent, can be like, this situation's going on within a family. This is like DNA energy. Could be a sister, an aunt, anything like that. Or again, it could be a man, but it's just got a lot of feminine qualities to them. Okay. Could be a mother. Again, just take it as it resonates, okay? But it's showing me that, like, this person, they should be on your side. They should be an advocate of yours. They should be helpful, you know. But instead, they're acting like an enemy. As I say, it does feel strongly like jealous mother type thing that's going on here for a small handful, okay? But again, your happiness, for whatever reason, is a problem. It's an issue for them. Okay. They're begrudging you your own happiness, basically. Oh, yes. You guys saw that. Page of Cups in reverse. You saw that. I'm not fudging these reads. These cards are coming out. Page of Cups in the reversed position. If you've got a child, it doesn't matter how old or how young that child is, that child is quite impressionable. Either that's their personality or that's just the age that they're at. They could be at an impressionable age. This jealous woman is trying to put impressions upon your child that you're the enemy, that you're this, that, and the next. Okay, so if you have got a child, definitely consider reducing contact that your child has to this individual. reducing that contact or going no contact, but definitely do protect your child from that individual at all costs, okay? Again, like, I don't take any joy or pleasure in giving these kinds of messages, but ultimately it's not my job to sit there and go, do you know what, I don't like that message, so do you know what, I'm not going to put that out. No, my job is to give the message as they come through, whether I like them or not, whether I agree with the content or not. Okay, it's not my job to take away Spirit's voice, as it were. Okay, that's not my job. My job is to just get the message in, get the message out, right? This woman, or this feminine, whoever they are, they're dangerous. They're dangerous because they're actively trying to influence a child, could be your child, okay? They're trying to influence an impressionable, trusting young mind, young heart against you. Somehow. They can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see you being successful. Page of Cups in the reverse, that can also indicate some kind of faux apology. Okay? So if this individual starts love bombing you and apologizing this, that, and the next, just know that it's fake. Alright? Spirit doesn't pull any punches with my reads. And I trust my cards. I trust them implicitly. What's going on with this woman? Yeah, see? The moon. More feminine energy. More feminine energy. I could not make it up. It's right there. This is someone's mother. Or a mother figure. A distorted feminine. 100% a distorted feminine. Playing on your fears. Or acting out of fear. I think that's a bit of both, actually. Now that one flipped, and then it flipped back over again, as if to go, oh, no, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh! Wow. Wow. Oh, no. Cancers. Oh, no, you weren't supposed to see that. The mask has slipped, isn't it? Or it is going to slip. And it's going to slip this month. And they're going to freak out. They'll be like, oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that. But guess what? You will see it. And you will hear it. And you will not be able to unsee it. That was freaky. That was really, really freaky. And literally, as I said, this individual, they're dangerous. Oh, they are so dangerous. And I'll tell you what it is that makes them dangerous, Cancers. It's the spite that they have towards you. That's what makes them dangerous. What's this misunderstanding? Crazy. 9 of Coins, 8 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. So you got the energy here of independence. Independence, self-assuredness, you not needing anyone's validation or permission, you living your best life, you being successful in your own rights, okay? And then you've got the 8 of Swords. It's doubtful energy. That's someone who feels like they've got no other choice. So someone here feels like they've got no other choice but to continue some kind of relationship with whoever this distorted feminine is. And Spirit's telling you, actually, Cancers, yes, you do have a choice. You do. And you don't need their permission, okay? You only need your own permission to be able to break free from this one's influence, whoever they are, okay? You're not stuck. You're not stuck to them. You're not stuck with them. Ultimately, you're your own person and they're their own person. You both have a choice, okay? Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, your luck is about to turn. Okay, this is good luck. This is good fortune. This is fortune favouring the brave. Yeah, it is your turn now, Cancers. It's your turn. It's your turn on the wheel. It's your turn to really live and experience joy, fulfillment, success, happiness, an enriched life. It's your turn on that wheel. Okay, and for all intents and purposes, this distorted feminine energy is holding you back in a lot of ways. Okay, some people just be that way, and you'll never know why. It just is what it is, and they will stop being your problem when you stop taking on their problems. Right, can we have some guidance and advice for our Cancerian collective, please? Thank you. Okay. So it is said that the Warriors is the twofold way of pen and sword, and he should have a taste for both ways, meaning making a living should not prevent you from making a life. So it doesn't have to be either or, Cancers. You can do both, okay? Too much of anything is bad, even if it's good in small doses. A balanced life means making time for the things that you quote-unquote have to do and the things that you quote-unquote want to do. Yeah, that's chop wood, carry water. They say before success, chop wood, carry water, and then after success, chop wood, carry water. Okay, find that balance creates the necessary time and space to live your best life. And remember, it's in your hands. No one will organize a work-life balance for you. The balance has to be within you. Yeah. Yeah, finding that work-life balance. As I said, only take on as well the issues that are yours to take on. Don't be taking on someone else's issues and problems. Okay, what does Cancer need to focus on at this point in time? What do our Cancers need to focus on at this point in time, please? Whoa. Well, yes. Well, yes to the mayhem. That's also come out in reverse as well. Visualization now. Everyone's been getting this one. Everyone. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome. Experience, feeling, and details. Now, that came out in the reverse. So at the moment, you're struggling to manifest what you need to because you're not able to visualize it or to feel it and genuinely believe that it could be real right now. Okay, it's because your energy's cluttered. Your energy's cluttered with other stuff at this point in time. So start imagining that you're already achieved the point in your life that you've wanted to achieve, okay? And genuinely believe that it's real and feel it, okay? Mayhem in the reverse. Your manifestation is happening. Couldn't issue reveals past wound, spiritual growth, and hang tight. That came out in the reverse position because some of our Cancerian collectives are basically on the brink of throwing up their hands and going, do you know what, fuck it, I give up, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? So Spirit's saying, look, hang on in there, Cancers. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. And then at the bottom of the deck is challenge. Delay or detour is beneficial. Okay, so you're currently being detoured at this point in time. Revise, rethink, follow the signs, guidance, test before leveling up. Yeah, usually you will find that the universe will test how badly you're wanting something, and they will put you through a lot of trials and tribulations to see, you know, it's like a test, like a spiritual exam almost, to see if you really genuinely do want that thing. Okay, let's pull an animal friends card for you guys. What's going on For our Cancerians, what do our Cancerians need to know about, please? Whoa. A seal or a selkie. So the selkie are from Scottish mythology, and they were women who could transform into seals. Okay, so that's what a selkie is. And this one says mystical transformation. Get in tune with the rhythms of the ocean and ride the wave of metamorphosis. Okay, so you're going through a transitional stage at this point in time. Okay, so definitely, I always say lean into the changes that are happening around you. The hare and fox companions, complexity. Yeah, so obviously a hare and a fox being companions with each other, well, that's not a thing. You know, that's why it's complexity, like something's complicated. Embrace all parts of yourself, even the contradictory ones. Yes, do the shadow work. You're both wild and grounded, gentle and fierce. Yeah, exactly. Somebody could be trying to stick labels on you here, and you could be in the process of rejecting the labels that others have put on you. You know, that's the thing. It's like you've already had the message here somewhere of either or. It can be both. It doesn't have to be either or. It was that Musashi one. But yeah, you can be wild and grounded, gentle and fierce at the same time. We've all got lots of different facets to our personalities. Unicorn creativity. You're unique and magical. Let your creativity shine forth. Yeah, I knew it. I'm definitely speaking to a highly creative group of Cancerians here. Why is that unicorn vomiting out a rainbow? It looks kind of cool. Rainbows. Rainbows are signs of hope. Okay. Mouse gratitude. Instead of dwelling on negatives, journal about all that you're thankful for in your life. Yeah, a wee mousey there in his journal. And you can see that there's a lot of symbology there in that card, you know, with the moon. Yeah, you are ruled by the moon, aren't you? Cycles and phases of the moon here that's going on. You've also got protection right there, and the sun. So much symbology in that tiny wee card. Right, let's finish off this read with the shitty deck, and obviously going by its name, there is swearing in this deck, so if you're sensitive of nature and you don't like swearing, then you just don't have to listen. Simple. What's going on? Thank you. Okay. If you wish to succeed, you must brave the risk of failure, because people who make shit happen don't wait for shit to happen, but they do some shit about it. Again, spooky, because that ties in right with the finances and career read that I just did for you. Okay, you cannot wait for shit to happen. You've got to get out there and do some shit about it, right? That is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then I am currently taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.